AroundTheCabin.com is proud to have UVPacklight.com as a sponsor. UV Packlight is the reliable light source, never needs batteries, bulbs, or electricity, and lasts, well, forever. Recharges off any light source. UV Packlight is waterproof, lightweight, and durable, made right here in the good old USA. When you order from UVPacklight.com, use the coupon code RICHTheRidgeHunter. That's coupon code RICHTheRidgeHunter. UVPacklight.com. Okay, stand by for a minute. I seem to be experiencing a problem here. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Interesting.
Okay, y'all, I don't do humble that well, so you gotta forgive me if I get a little choked up. In the past week, I've got 3 boxes through the mail from a unknown angel or somebody who cares about me. I don't know who. I have got 3 boxes of Honeyville Farms. I've got all gallon cans. I've got potatoes and mozzarella cheese and milk and celery and onions and carrots, and those are just the first 6 ones that I got. Hang on for the ride. I'll show you what Buster Brown bought me today. I've got peas, I've got quick oats, freeze-dried vegetables, 2 cans of eggs crystals, and tomato powder, which I don't even know how to use, but I will learn. And the boxes are stacking up by the door. There's my other cans up there on my shelf already. My preps are actually coming together. I don't know who my angel is. I am very honored, thankful, appreciative, and astonished that somebody would do this for me. I'm nobody special. I'm using the preps. I'm saving most of them for a rainy day. I didn't do a video on it today, but what I did do is I took me 6 chicken thighs and I boiled them up for an hour with garlic powder, a bay leaf, and salt and pepper. And then I put a cup of my carrots and 2 cups of my celery flakes and a half a cup of the onions in with it, and it's in there cooking, and it smells to die for. It smells good. The whole house smells good. And there's, I don't know how many servings of celery and carrots in these cans, but with just the veggies that I've got right now, it's a 2-month supply, and that's if I used it every freaking day. And I know on a couple of all my cooking videos and everything, and that I really didn't do a lot of vegetables. And me going to the store once a month, it's kind of hard to keep veggies in the house. But with these freeze-dried vegetables, I can make my soup like I did today. I can make a stew. I can add them to a shepherd's pie, pot pie. The egg crystals and the tomato powder, the quick oats, the milk, and the potatoes that I got, I'm not going to open them. They are for a significant life-altering situation. I bought me a 10-pound bag of potatoes. It's already the 11th of the month, and I haven't even cracked them yet. Those are low-income day starch days, when I don't have no food in the house or something like that. And then I will go back and I'll make me a big thing of fried taters and onions and put it on a tortilla and throw a little ground beef in it, you know, and make it stretch. But I try to stay away from the carbohydrates as much as possible. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little overweight. To whoever is taking time out of their life to bless me, I pray right here on YouTube that God blesses you for everything you're done. I'm not going to monetize this video. I don't want to make a dime off of it, but I want to say thank you for all my friends on YouTube that have stuck by me for the past year and a half, and God bless you and thank you for everything. And I hope I don't let you down. I don't make that many videos right now, but when I do, I try to put up a good content, something that I've learned or something that I know. So everybody, just thank you very much. And if anybody does know who's doing this, tell them I said thank you from the bottom of my heart. Contreeman out for now. God bless.
Well, there he is. Alrighty. Oh, everybody in the room here is okay now? Everything coming through okay in the room? Y'all hear us and see us? Cherry, I don't know. That might have been a commercial you experienced earlier. I don't know if you lost feed or if it was actual commercial that came in or what the deal was there. Well, so you got some packages, huh?
I got 3 packages, Rich, and I'm just tickled pink. I have never, this is the first time in my life I've ever had any freeze-dried stuff. But I tell you what, with the celery and the onions that I had in that soup and carrots, that's some of the best chicken soup I ever had in my life, and I made it myself.
Yeah, now you rehydrated that stuff before you ate it, right? So it doesn't expand in your belly?
Well, I dropped it off in the soup.
Okay. I'm just checking now. I want to make sure you ain't in there munching on stuff that's already dehydrated and having it expand later on. You have all kinds of problems. Uh-oh. What happened to you? You still with me? Uh-oh. Looks like we dropped the call. Let's try again. We got storms coming through the area, so I don't know what happened there.
The person whom you're trying...
Uh-oh. Let me try it again here. Oh,
Those don't look good. Country, you better be typing in the room, Timmy, buddy. Uh-oh. You typing to me in the room, Country? Where you at, buddy? Ooh, doggy. He might have lost power. He might have lost power. I don't know if he's still with us or what's going on there. Had some good storms coming through earlier and some more coming through later on today that I knew of. I'm showing I got some goodies coming through. All the leaves are turning over here on this end. Well, let's see here. He's not answering. He's not answering. Oh no, it's the end of the world. That's right. Failure to communicate. What we have here is failure to communicate. Well, let's try him one more time. I don't even hear it ringing. Anybody hear? I don't hear it ringing. One ringy dingy. Two ringy dingies.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the beep.
Why is there a British woman? Why is there a British woman telling me in the United States that my friend over here is unavailable? What is up with that? Okay. That's what I want to know. What is up with that? Hey, you know what? We got a video. Actually, somebody sent in one of our videos. So let me play this for you.
Hey everybody, this is Donald from Top Wolf 1964 and you're on AroundTheCabin.com. Remarkable people doing remarkable things. Check out the entire website, check out the calendar for showtimes and host information, great live feeds, just remarkable people, anywhere from bushcraft, survival, prepping, just getting the information out to the public. So those guys are doing a great job. They got my seal of approval. So check out the rest of the website. They got a library and just all kind of packed full of information that you'll need. So thanks for watching and have a great time here at AroundTheCabin.com. Y'all have a great day now. We'll be seeing y'all.
And I want to thank Top Wolf for sending that video in. That was awesome. I greatly appreciate that. So we're going to put that up on Around the Cabin, and as he goes through, we'll be able to see different things with him, and hopefully he'll make a few bucks off that. People will be clicking on that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that up at Around the Cabin, as when you come in and unsubscriber, you'll get to see that, and then you know, we'll go from there. I think that would be a great idea. I like that one. I thank you, Top Wolf. He's not in here right now, but hopefully he'll see this later. Contreeman still hasn't gotten back with me. I hope he's okay. Well, I know he's got his preps there. He's got some food, doesn't he? So we know he's all right with that one. Well, we're lucky. He sent me another video to play. So this is his monthly food allotment that he had gotten earlier this month. So we're going to play this one. Alright, maybe we won't. Maybe I have to fight with that one too. Wow, this is just wonderful. I'm having a good time with this tonight. This is... I'll tell you what, if it weren't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. So... Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? I think it's this one.
Hey y'all, Countryman here. Want to see what a monthly food haul looks like? Well, let's start out with the junk food up there. Those dandy corn puffs, I got 2 bags of them. With no teeth, I can actually crunch on them. Let's go over here to recliner. I've got cucumbers and 4 heads of cabbage. I can have fried cabbage and cucumbers. Everybody want to know about my veggies. Come down here in front right there. I've got 3 bags of Brussels sprouts, 1 bag of cauliflower florets. Over there, I hope you can see those Sugardale hams. They were shank portion hams. They were $8 a piece at 99 cents a pound. I bought 2 of them. Those Mrs. Pierogies there, Mrs. T's pierogies, they were $5 a bag. I bought them. I got Sugardale hot dogs down there. They were $1 a pop. I got 10 of them. It ain't a good meal, but it'll fill a hole. Up on top there, I got me some smoked pork shanks to put in my beans and stuff. The Food Club cake mix there, they were $1 a piece. I figured they'll do pretty good. Back there in the back behind that, I've got syrup for $1. I bought me some.
This is former football coach and all-pro dad, Tony Dungy.
The jalapeno spam down here were $2.88 a thing. They're supposed to go in preps, but I doubt if they last that long. I love them. Tea bags. There's 200 tea bags, I believe, in there. Now 100 all-natural tea bags for $2. That's a bunch of sun tea that I can make right there. Vanilla extract, it's imitation. It was $1. Back here in the back, that chicken was $1.29 a pound for thighs, which in my area, that's cheap. It's regular $1.59. I bought 5 or 6 packages of them. 1 pack of tortillas. The cheese was on sale, 2 for $5. Big chunk of cheese for $2.50. Not a bad deal. I bought 4 of those Food Club cake mixes. I've got 1 yellow one that I'm going to do my video on that 30-day-old cake. I'm going to do that video on that 30-day-old cake and show y'all how it turned out. That wasn't nothing but fruit cocktail and a little bit of yeast. It's been sitting here under my computer desk, non-refrigerated, for a month. Smells pretty good. Can you take a look down in there? It is not moldy, oldie, or anything. It does smell like a brewery. And it's about 30 days old. I think my mom would be proud of me because I'm going to do that. But I didn't buy any junk at all. I did buy, you're looking at about 150 bucks here. Actually, it's 153 plus I had to buy some taxable stuff that wasn't covered. So I got 165 altogether. I bought some clothes soap and stuff. But it ain't bad. I am going to be living high on the hog this month with all that ham. And I've got chicken. I bought me a $17 barbecue pit. So we're talking ham steaks, we're talking hot dogs, we're talking the chicken. I still got all those ribs, those 8 packages of ribs in the freezer. So all in all, I think I've done pretty good this month. All the bills are paid except one. There's money in the bank to pay it, and got money left over in my pocket. I have other options that are coming along this month to get a little extra food, and for my preps, I'll won't tell you where I get that food, but I'll show it to you when it comes in.
Sorry, man.
It's on order right now. So God bless, Countryman out. I hope this qualifies as living in thrifty. You want to know how I live on it? Is there any stake?
Alrighty. Let's see if we can bring him back in. Lost him again, right there. Had him, lost him. Unbelievable. Oh my, now what? Oh well. You guys still hear me in the room? There we go. Now we go live with you. You guys, hopefully they can hear us.
I'm here, man. Sorry about that. I had a computer malfunction.
Can you hear me?
I can.
All right. Can you people in the chat room, can you guys hear us? Can you guys hear Countryman?
Hello, everybody.
The storm's been coming through. I didn't know if they whacked you out or what happened there.
I unplugged the
Whoa! Try it again. You what?
I unplugged the wrong thing, and my fan underneath my computer was turned off. My computer got hot and shut down on me.
Oh, well, you sound kind of so right now. Let's see here. Oh, I can see me. Ah, I'm a big guy behind the thing. Let me get rid of that. Okay, how come?
Did everybody watch my second video?
Yeah, we were watching your second video with your grocery haul.
And any questions in the room? I need input. What's everybody think?
Oh no, it's not a wardrobe malfunction. Oh no, don't go there. What do you guys think of his grocery haul?
I'm still trying to get signed into the room, so I can't even see what they're doing.
Nobody says. Nobody says anything yet. They say I'm here. I hear you. Blah blah blah. What do you guys have to say about his grocery haul? About all his stuff? Something about some of their stuff is not. They're having trouble, I guess, receiving stuff overseas. Your microphone's screwing up.
That's because I hadn't got it muted yet. Working on it. Should be muted right now.
Nancy Pelosi says you need split pea soup. Show 13 says it's a nice haul.
She knows that I don't like split pea soup. That's the only thing I don't eat.
Yeah. Well, she's mad at me now because, I got that thing with Janet Reno, and, Nancy's just mad at me now.
I took her coon hunting here the night. She couldn't keep up. Now she's mad at me.
Oh, yeah.
But on a more serious note, I done good on my preps this month. That don't know if you've seen that rib video that I done about how much those ribs cost per package. But I had ribs again tonight. I turned around and the broth out of the ribs, I put some rice in that, and I had me some barbecued rice with my barbecue ribs. And I figured that whole meal cost me about $3, and I ate like a king. So,
move back up toward your microphone again.
I said I had those ribs tonight, and they cost me about $3, and I ate like a king.
That's good. That's good.
But it's it's working out here. Couponing the last 2 weeks that I've got coupons here, nothing is in there that I need. There's a lot of dry goods, but you can only shave so much, and I bought a few, but not many.
I just went out and got a bunch of sugar the other day. That was a big haul for me. Well, you got your vegetables now. They're saying Show 13 says at least you got your vegetables. So how are you on non-perishables that you got there?
Oh, I'm good. I don't know how, there's like 30 helpings each in one of these cans. I'm good. Non-perishables, I got 2 pounds of sugar. I'll wait till those sugars go back on sale. I had $1 off coupon, and that was anything over a 2-pound box or 2 pounds. So those Domino sugar boxes cost me like a $1,
Yeah.
and I bought 4 or 5 of them last month. So I still got 2 on the shelf, 1 in the container. I'm good. I try to stay away from all the pastas and stuff like that. In the video I was talking about, I got a 10-pound bag of potatoes here that I haven't even touched, and it's the 13th of the month. And pastas was been on sale for 88 cents, so I stocked up on them. The canned beans I done here last month, I still got all six of those. So, you know, I haven't been eating much lately. And what I have been eating is good quality. And I'm, got meat in the house now. I broke down and bought maybe 4 packages of liver. So I've been eating liver and onions for lunch, and it turns out real good. I know, so you either love it or you hate it when it comes to liver, and I love it.
Well, I like liver myself. That's my wife don't like it.
My wife didn't either, so I understand that.
Well, the funny part is that she's a heck of a cook when it comes to the liver, though. That's the weird part. Man, that woman can cook the liver and make it turn out moist, and I don't have any problems with it. But as far as the as far as wanting it there or keeping it there or whatever, cooking it for her, or eating it, no, she's not good on that. So the phone number is up if anybody wants to call in and say anything to him. 513-258-5969. We'll take your message there. And some things we need to talk about, some questions that people had and you had talked about earlier with me. Medical supplies.
Yeah, that's
you cut yourself a while back, and you didn't even have a Band-Aid in the house. So medical supplies.
Well, I got a couple of T-shirts. I guess I could wrap it up in that. Ain't that good enough?
No. You don't have you're doing the prepping thing. So medical supplies are something you're going to need. Do you know much first aid? That's an answer, no. So you're going to need a first aid book and some medical supplies, at least a small bandage set and other things. What about batteries? What do you do if the electric goes out besides sit in the dark?
Batteries are ordered from Amazon. They're on their way.
Okay.
CPR and all that good stuff, I took those classes way back when I was working security. I broke a jar in the kitchen here about a month ago. And it's funny, my feet are calloused. I walk around with no shoes on all the way to across the street across the blacktop and everything, and to the mailbox and back. I'm a country boy. But I stepped on the glass, and I was sitting there making coffee in the kitchen, and looked down, and there was blood all over the floor. And I guess it was coming from me since I was the only one home, and I had poked a hole in the bottom of my foot. I had to reach down and get this out and put a Band-Aid on that. I do have one little old box of Band-Aids, but I want to get me a GI foot locker and go out and get the good stuff, and I'd like to talk to my doctor. Another thing I'd like to do is get more than a month's supply of the drugs I'm on, prescription drugs.
Well, that can be hard depending on what kind of, like if you have pain meds and stuff. Now, my wife can't get hers because she has pain meds, and they don't want to give you extras. So, depending on what's going to happen and what goes on, she does try, and she doesn't skip one, but if she doesn't take it, she keeps the extras back. Now, I have pain meds because I don't like to take the medicine. I'm an idiot. So I have extra pain meds laying around that are, you know, for myself and things like that. But getting certain medications, I mean, you know, she's diabetic. She can't get her insulin. It's only good for so long. They won't give it to you. And Ironhead won't tell us how to make insulin out of pig pancreas.
There is a new insulin that comes in a pen. It doesn't require to be
refrigerated.
Refrigerated. Have you checked?
She's got that, but they only last so long still. There is a date on them. So,
in a significant life-altering event, you're just going to have to control it the best you can with diet, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, there's other medications she and my daughter both take that they can't live without. So if that becomes a factor, my wife has decided that, you know, she may go to drastic measures with herself. That's her choice. Now, what about clothes? A lot of people don't think about it, but what about clothing?
I'm wearing clothes.
Well, good Lord, I hope so. But what about extra clothing? You have extra clothing, extra blankets, extra sheets, extra things like that?
Extra sheet, a few extra blankets I got. Clothing, I'm okay on. I have a source to get clothes. Let's do stuff. Well, I'll tell you, it's kingsize.com. They got good prices. They got good sales. You know, you buy 2 at a time. Shorts are 2 for $40, stuff like that. In the wintertime, there'll be a sale on the sweats and stuff like that. I need to check a Tractor Supply and check on their coveralls. I don't have any winter clothes per se. I've got one coat that I wear last winter, maybe 2 or 3 times. Most of the time, I just put a long sleeve shirt on and some sweats and go for it. I'm well insulated. I really don't have a problem very often.
Well, my clothing, I'm getting away from cotton. That's my own personal choice. I'm buying a lot of, you know, microfibers and things like that, wools, other stuff. I'm getting away from cotton. Started doing the same thing with blankets, stuff like that. Started going with all wool blankets that I'm picking up now. So,
well, for the preps outside, you're going to be camping outside or, you know, and, you know, bugging out. Wool's the best thing because it dries quick and will, you know, take care of you better.
Well, you know, they have smart wools now too. Smart wool clothing. That's just a name brand, but they don't. Those kind of things. They have smart wool T-shirts for summertime. It sounds odd, but it's just the way it's manufactured. And wool is also antibacterial.
It wicks away the moisture off your body, and it'll actually cool you down. And wool is one of the only fabrics, even wet, it'll keep you warm.
Right. I find that the antibacterial thing is pretty cool because that means you won't get the fungus among us if you're wearing wool. Somebody says they're having problems. Foggy's having problems. Can't see the show. I'm sorry, Fog. I'm in charge of it at this point. I can't take care of it over there. I thought you were in charge of it over there. But yes, if this show records, I will play it back. We have had problems with this bug that came through and smacked the website along with other people. And Dude's show and Steven's first show, the only thing that recorded and came back, even though it said it was recording, was 7 seconds. And the other day, it cut off at the very end of Troy's show, and we lost the back end of Troy's show. So I don't know. We're taking a chance here running this. We're going to see what's happening. We've been working on it like you know what, and man, technology's great, ain't it? Ugh.
If anybody can get a message to Troy, Sunday night, that Trick My RV show on the Travel Channel, they're doing an RV that's just like the one he just got.
Troy's usually gone on Sunday nights.
So, you know,
if somebody records it and sends it to him, that would be nice. But he won't even show up for our Sunday night and Sunday night. 8 p.m. Sunday night right here. We are having a show. It's around a round table, and everybody's invited. All the hosts are invited to come in and talk about the news and views and what's going on in the last week and be here for it. So Sunday night, 8 p.m. Uh-oh, something's going on. You popping popcorn?
No, that was somebody had a sound effect.
Oh, I don't know, because I don't play that thing. I don't listen to that part go through. So.
But I don't know. My preps is one of my weaknesses is a medical supply kit, and I'm going to start one. I had somebody tell me here the day, if you go to your local fire department and tell them that you need stuff, so they may be willing to give you some extra supplies.
That is true. If you're interested in getting rid of the sounds, I've got a couple things. All you need to do is go into options. There's a drop down that comes down with sounds and that. You can turn the sounds off. You don't have to listen to all the sounds in the room. And we're working on canceling out the sounds again, so there will be no sounds in the room. That's what we're working on. So yeah.
But I get back to my preps here. I slowly but surely, I've got a mentor that lives in North Carolina. He's been telling me what all I need to get. Rich, you've helped me a lot on what I need to get. Another friend of mine out in Texas, he's helped me out a lot. And as far as canning, I've pretty much got it under control. I'm waiting for the local produce to come in here. Probably about, I'm going to say the end of July, we should have local tomatoes or something. And I found on Tuesdays and Thursdays here in town, they have a produce market downtown. It's about 2 miles from my house. So I'm going to go down there, and I think it's from 3 until 6 every day. If I could show up about 5:30 and start making deals with everybody, there ain't no telling what I'll come home and be able to can.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Myself, I go over here to Jungle Jim's. Jungle Jim's, my favorite place. And I go through their markdowns in their produce, and I get the stuff with a slight blemish on there and dehydrate the bejesus out of everything over there. So that's one of my favorite things to do. Are you dehydrating?
I've got a dehydrator. I got me a good one. And Aldi's, their sale started yesterday. Their cauliflowers are 99 cents. Their cucumbers are 59 cents for a pack of 2. So that's 30 cents each. That's pretty good for cucumbers.
Yeah.
And their ice cream's on sale, but I'm not going to buy none. I don't need it. And everybody was telling me, I used to drive truck and deliver from the warehouse to Aldi stores. And I never noticed it, but their meat is real good there. They've got a 80-20 ground chuck for $2.79 a pound this week.
Yeah.
It's an excellent deal for my area. I don't know about down there.
Yeah, not bad. They've got Kroger's has got meat on sale right now, but I go to Gordon Foods for most of my meat. And then I also, if you go to Gordon Foods, one of the things you can ask for, you go to these places, ask them if they have any freezer markdowns when you go into stores. You'll actually be surprised that people will give you freezer markdowns. You can purchase them from there. Sometimes at like 60% off. It depends.
I haven't seen any freezer markdowns. I mean,
you need to turn off that chat room.
I know. I'm working on it.
That's terrible. Feeding back through there. You need to turn the volume off in the chat room. What you're watching, trying to listen to stuff. You need to sign out of the chat room?
It won't let me do it until the commercial's over. Now we can do it.
Well, worst comes to worst, you just sign out of the chat room.
But forgot what we was talking about.
Markdown meats.
I got a good deal here the day on them ribs. They were like, I don't know. It averages about $1.10 a pound for those things.
Okay, that's not bad.
But that, you just got to look around. This little grocery store down here where I go, it's I don't know, not the cheapest in the world, but they do have good quality.
All right, so now you've got your med set up. You're thinking about the clothes, the batteries you've got ordered. Your food's there. You got your goodies. Your dehydrated stuff came in. You've got your little hobo stove you know how to make with the cardboard and the paraffin, and you can use old candle wax the same as you could paraffin and stuff like that. So what other things are you lacking in or thinking about? What about water?
I've got a gutter in front of my house that I'm going to use when it rains. Water put back in jugs, I don't have none. I wouldn't mind getting one of those water bobs or whatever you go to put in the tub. But I've got pond water within a quarter mile of me that if I went out and I could build my own water filter and do it that way. I'm not going to drop $100 on a Berkey, but
you could drop $50 on a bottled water filter that does 1 million gallons, and you could do water that way.
Yeah.
So I suggest a Sawyer water filter is one of my favorites. It does 1 million gallons, and then you can flush it back and clean it out and do another 1 million gallons. I mean, it's no biggie to it. It does 1 million gallons before you got to clean it, and it is cleanable. That's the greatest part about it. So water is something you're lacking in. If you drink 2 liters, you save water in an old 2 liters and stack them up that way and keep it. I mean, if you could find bottles to put the water in and keep, you could work on it those ways.
I don't drink pop, sodas, whatever each side of the Mason-Dixon line of your own, whatever you call it. I don't drink it. I quit that about 6 months ago, or maybe a year ago, and I feel a whole lot better.
Well, maybe you ought to get how much is a gallon of water nowadays? $1?
You can get it at Sam's Club for probably 60 cents or better.
Maybe you ought to start picking up 1 gallon of water when you go out.
Yeah.
And just putting it back, put a little back. I mean, you need water more than you need food. You better grab a thing of water every once in a while and put one back.
That's a good idea.
Now, let's see. We got that. You got the cooking. You got the water. You got the meds thing going. Let's see. What else do we need to work on? We need to work on getting you a 3-wheel bicycle ride around.
Sammy can vouch for me. I went on a website and I found a 4-wheel bicycle that is big enough to hold me, and I'm going to save my money up and buy it. They're not cheap, but
where are you going to put it?
It'll roll right in the house. It'll fit through the front door.
Okay.
It sure will. I asked the lady. She said it's a 34-inch outside diameter.
Well, when we get done tonight, you send after the show, you send me a link so I can look at it. I want to see what they look like. And then let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, I'm trying to think here. We talked about what else is going on. I've got the clothes, the batteries, the water. You can make your own stuff that way. How about your wild edible plants? Have you been working on your wild edible plants any?
No, I haven't. I know where my wild edible plants grow. I know what most of them look like in the area. I had a bumper crop of dandelions in my front yard.
Yeah.
And the guy come through and mowed them. And I had the seeds. I seen seed pods out there, and blew in the wind, but they haven't came back. So I'm hoping.
Did he spray?
No, no. I don't live in a rich neighborhood.
Here they spray. Here they spray on everything. I don't get a chance to get the goodies. I'm waiting. Watching the trees right now for all the goodies coming in. So, yeah, just kind of hanging out, doing my own thing around here. So what else have you been working on?
That's about it, Rich. I got my meat grinder. I got it off of Amazon for $22.
Have you ground anything?
Not yet. I am working on it. I washed it up and I put it back in the box, and I'm waiting for the first good sale that comes on meat. Right now, the beef is like 10 cents a pound. I can get chuck roast, or I can get ground chuck for 10 cents less.
All right. Well, here's a hint.
I know.
It works better if it's frozen. Frozen meat grinds better.
I knew that.
Okay.
We've discussed it before. I used to work for a meal skinner, and we killed 17 hogs in one day is my record. But when I was in college, I cut steaks for a steakhouse, and our meat was, well, the room that we cut the meat in was right 35, 40 degrees.
Yep.
And I love cutting meat. I can put the hurt on a hanging hog, and I can cut one up in about an hour and a half. You got the good knives. That's another thing. Gordon Foods, they've got the industrial white-handled knives for cutting.
Right.
I'm going, once I get to one of them stores, it's about 30 miles from me to the closest one.
You can order offline.
Oh, you can? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, you can order offline. You can order it and have it sent there, then you can always get other stuff and have it done other ways. Yeah, you can order offline.
But I want to get some good knives. I've got some regular butcher knives here at the house, but I want to get better ones, because once you start cutting meat,
you're starting to break up. Get back up there. Smack it.
Once you start cutting meat, you got to have a good knife. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah. Ironhead says you had to go to college to be a truck driver, Countryman?
University of Hard Knocks.
There you go.
I went to a 6-week academy just to get the book learning down. I was driving Bob truck and soybean truck on the farm when I was 13 years old, and I graduated top of my class at truck driving school. Yeah, I did get my education and graduate, but 15 years later, I'm retired from it, and truck driving's okay. I don't miss it.
Well, I don't know how they make any money at it nowadays, but they got a truck driving school down the road down here, and there's always people in there practicing with them trucks.
I got a couple of buddies. Well, one buddy, he's a super trucker. He does not do things quite the way the Department of Transportation would like for him to do, but I figured up in the past 6 months, he's put 126,000 miles on a truck, and it has averaged about 4,100 miles a week. And that is not legal. But he's bringing home $3,500 a week checks, so you really can't complain.
There you go.
He's home most every weekend. He goes out to Salinas, down to Texas, and then comes back up to Cleveland here at the market, and he lives over here, about 3 or 4 miles from me. And he's a flat super trucker.
Well, what's the plan for next week? What are you going to work on for next week? What do you got in mind?
What have I got in mind for next week? I am going to do a couple of canning videos, maybe. I don't know.
Any dehydrating, any canning? You going to cook something special?
I might cook you guys something special and see what's going on. Leanne, is she still in here? She didn't know that I could cook. Cheryl Ann. she didn't know that I could cook. I'll do a couple of cooking videos and show everybody what all a redneck truck driver can do. When I was a truck, I had a Burton butane stove. It wasn't propane, it was butane. I had a 8-quart pot, a skillet, and one small quart saucepan. And I cooked fried fish in the truck. I cooked soups. I cooked my meals. My main breakfast in the morning, the way I cooked it, I would take my grits and I would put them in a pan and boil until they were almost done. I would crack 2 eggs right on top, and they would be all hot and steamy, and then I would slam a lid on top of it, set it to the side, usually under my pillow, and the eggs would cook right there on top of the steam. And when they got done, I'd stir it right into my grits like a good southern boy that I am, put some salt and pepper on it, and eat it. One cooked meal. And I loved it. I had a great big old T-bone steak. Well, it was a buffalo steak. Got that down in Texas, and I put that Burton butane stove on just as low as I could and put that T-bone steak in that skillet and cooked it for a good 2 hours. And that was the most tender steak I ever had in my life. Right before it got done, I put me some potatoes and carrots on top of it and ate like a king right there on the steering wheel.
There you go. And Show 13 says Countryman can cook water with the best of them.
I can cook water, and I've been how to dehydrate that water and put it up in jars. It's real easy.
Wow, he can dehydrate the water and then can it.
Yep.
There you go. You heard it right there. Dehydrate the water and cans it himself. So that's all right. All right, country. Well, it's 8:53. Any closing thoughts? Anything you'd like to go out with?
Well, just wanted to tell everybody that I don't know who sent me the Honeyville, but whoever it was, God bless them and thank them. And it sure came in handy on me. I will try to do some more videos in the near future here and keep you guys updated. And if you got any, my email address is boothillbarbecue, BOOTHEELBBQ @mail.com.
All right, put that in the chat room.
I'm working on it.
All right. And of course, we can find you on the internet at the
Facebook. I'm on under Philip Jones, Akron, Ohio. Contreeman on YouTube. That's Contreeman. I spelt it wrong because the right spelling had already been taken. So, got any what they want me to do a video on? They got anything they need to talk to me about? And
no, I didn't send it.
no, I sent what?
Show 13 says Rich sent it. Confess now if so. No, I didn't send it.
Oh, I put that email address in there. But anybody, what they want to see from me, let me know. I anything Mexican food I can cook. I lived out in California for right at 14 years and was in the Hispanic community about 10 years of that. And
well, I'm still having trouble. I don't know how they do the grilling beans, but I have not found small enough grates for the grill to grill the beans on. I don't know how they do it.
Well, you use a sartan, so that's I can show you how to do that.
It says right on the can, grilling beans, and I ain't figured out where to get the small grills to grill the beans on.
Them grilling beans is the bush beans, and that's not even Mexican food. Believe it or not, it's not.
Okay.
Is
refried beans Mexican food?
Smashed up pinto beans is Mexican food. This hot and spicy stuff you get at Taco Bell, and it's got all the spices in it, and it's real hot and everything, it's not Mexican food. 99% of Mexican food that you get is not got the chilies or hot spices mixed in with it. The fajitas might have chilies and bell peppers put in it, but the salsa to make it hot, it's always on the side. So the stuff you get up here in America, a lot of it is not even Mexican food. You'd be surprised how much of it they wouldn't even sell in Mexico. I did go down there to Mexico in Manuel de Blado, Mexico. It was in the central Mexico, 200 miles from either coast. And I was the only white boy in that town of about 3,000 people. That was fun. I ate myself around the square. It cost me about $20, and I bet I had 20 different things. I went to Guantanamo, Mexico. I can't pronounce it. It's where they have the Mummy Museum in Mexico. They bury you for about 3 or 4 years, then they dig you up and grind your bones and put you back in an urn and set you on a shelf, and then they sell the whole to somebody else. But in the Mummy Museum down there, they've got people as big as I am that are mummified because of the real dry humidity. They look like they're made out of paper mache, but they are real people, and that is a wow to look at. If you ever get down there, you might want to check that out.
All righty. All right, man. Well, let's close this out then. It's 8:57. We thank you all for being here. We remind you to be here tomorrow night for Foggy's show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He better send it to me, even if he can't get through to watch his own show. He better send it over to me so I can play it for him. And we'll take care of it that way. Other than that, close it out, Phil. Anything you want to say?
I appreciate it. I want Nancy and her better half to call me later on tonight. I want to talk to them. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Countryman out, and God bless, man.
All righty.